Well, alrighty, Roo, and Cuckoo could shoot to you and all my nobody's not watching out there. Um, I have to upload that video. That video hasn't been uploaded yet, but yeah. I found out what happens if I do this, and I just sort of bail. Even if I have bots and it's not like a live thing where there's like real people, I was just like, I was planning on coming back, and then I didn't. Because somebody needed my time. So that was more important. There were more important and pressing, valid things to do with my time. And yeah, I was like, I don't know. Like, I didn't turn off the PlayStation. I just like, let's just leave it on. It didn't close the application. It didn't, I didn't come back in and save because I knew it was mid mission. Apparently, you'll just get kicked out of the mission if you leave for too long or something. I don't know, but I was prepared for that. I wasn't that far into it, and that totally seems fair. But now I know. That said, while I'm here, before I actually get into the actual mission, I did actually take a little second. Do I have to do anything while I'm here? Look at my stuff. Um, I did actually look up some stuff about the space travel forms that they have, and they do have faster than light travel. Um, I watched a video from a what were they called? I gotta look it up real quick because I want to give them a proper shout out. They deserve the shout out. Like I just wanted to know that one thing. It's called Project Archeron or Archeron. And they do stuff about the whole Aliens universe, and they have a whole bunch of stuff. I just wanted to see something about, you know, specifically the I don't hard. Okay, cool. I didn't really need that. I'm good. Like, I guess I'll keep that there if I want to use it. But, um, so it looks like I got to keep stuff. And I still got the benefit of using the thing because these things leveled up. So that's nice. At least they get. At least I didn't like not do the thing, although I probably lost the card that I spent on the thing, which is actually quite fair. Anyway, back to Project Archeron. I wanted to know about the faster than light speed travel thing, and they had a very in-depth video about it, which I thought was very impressive. And I watched that and I was like, cool. And the reason was because one of the characters made that thing saying, oh, well, blah, 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 blah. Like, there's, like, well, if you don't have the cargo guy, you know, balance things, then, you end up spinning around. And it's like, I think he was exaggerating, or maybe he wasn't exaggerating because this is like an older form of the thing. Because, the YouTuber was like, they went into like, oh no, there's so many different classes, and it's about like how much faster than light you travel, and there's different timelines, and times that, well, maybe not timelines, but times that these movies happen in, and the various media and stuff, and they were very thorough. I was like, damn, son, like I was expecting a much simpler explanation, and they're like, nope, I did my research. The driver says he did his math. And so I was just like, cool. But yeah, I don't remember even now, like, what type of vehicle or star spaceship I'm in. So, but if I did, I could, like, say what that meant. But basically, its class and stuff is based on how many parsecs it can go. Um, and how like faster than light it is and stuff. And there's different types of drives even. There's like a gravity drive and I forget the other one, but because it's been a minute, I ended up rabbit holing down this person's YouTube stuff and like, well, this seems like an interesting thing, and then I just kind of like kept doing that instead of playing the game. I just wanted to know about like, was that guy right about the thing spinning around? Because that just seems stupid and insane, and I want to understand how their FTL worked. And I kind of learned, and they were like, under certain conditions, it doesn't seem like we would go spinning around like a top, you know, like a football player throws, you know, and they do that spiral so that it kind of like stays in spot. And I was like, I had a rant about that. That was like, that's not normally how that sort of thing works. Um, but I'm not that super familiar with the Aliens universe and how their travel works. They have, to my knowledge, they haven't really gone too much into it, and I just really haven't watched that much, and I probably haven't paid that much attention. This person was thorough, and I was like, kudos, that's impressive. Got to give them a shout out. But they explained it, and it's like, the person didn't say that you could go spiraling like that guy said. Like, we're not going to end up in like a frog blender thing, the way I put it. Which is dark, but is also a reference to some like flash animation from old school internet interwebs days. But it did say that if it's not properly balanced, those deviations could actually send you off course. Like, it does need to be balanced. Not that it would create a spinning action, but more like a tilt. And maybe this is an older version of that. So that's back when, oh yeah, no, if you don't do this better, then it will actually spin instead of just lean, you know? And I'm like, wow, I've actually learned something. That's crazy. I did not expect it to be that way. Like, I expected it to be like, what? He's got to be just joking. It's like, no, it seems like that's in universe canon, that not necessarily the spin, but maybe at this point in time with this particular thing I'm in, it could very well be like, I don't think it has to be perfectly balanced, but I think it's like, if you put everything on one side, you're going to have problems. And it could lead to, like, spinning at this level of the thing. And it's just like, I honestly didn't expect that. And I thought it was cool that it's like, listening to this person, that they went into such depth that there's different levels and time and tech and all that. That, no, they kind of confirmed that there could be problems if it's not balanced. Like, if it's, you know, it doesn't seem like it has to be perfectly balanced, but if it's really unbalanced, you could end up, pew! You could shoot yourself trying to go somewhere, and you end up, you know, veering off to the left or the right or up or down or whatever, and it's just like, and now you've wasted time, energy, and money. And it's like, huh, did not expect that. Like, I got so much more information than I wanted or expected, and then also the answer that I wanted and expected. So I had to give a shout out, had to give a subscribe, because I thought that was cool. So, yeah. Kudos. And then I ended up watching more videos, and then watching one that was specifically about, like, can you pull off a face hugger? And then that was the one I really got stuck on and just watched, like, over and over while I read the comments, because I was like, I don't know why that's what I got hyper fixated on. I just wanted to know what else they had, and, like, I really want to know more about the culture. Like, specifically, like, why don't we have prosthetic limbs? Why don't we have better armor? I'm a fucking Marine. We know we're dealing with aliens, right? Why the hell is why are my arms exposed? Can't we get something that at least is like, I mean, even right now in our real universe, you can have something that will at least, like, reflect water. It'll be more likely to go off of you. I know acid is not water. Their blood is much more viscous, but at least something to give you better than my exposed arms. Like, you know? Like, I choose not to wear a helmet for an aesthetic purpose because I don't think it's going to make a difference gameplay-wise. But you get what I'm saying. Anyway, I just felt like all that was valid and meaningful. And I don't know. I had to give my shout out and then admit that I went down a rabbit hole and that check them out if you want to know stuff like that because I found out information that I did not expect. And I know, again, nobody's watching, but I thought it was really cool. Like, I was just like, man, you're thorough. Like, you know what you're talking about. Okay, cool. You didn't just answer my question. You gave me more than I wanted. Then I'm like gonna keep going down. I'm gonna keep like. Then I was drawn in. Like, I had other plans. I was supposed to do other things. I'm supposed to be playing games. Why am I? But this seems interesting, and this is like, and I do want. I'm probably gonna go back to that, but not like right now. Hopefully. I kind of did want to see what would happen. I did figure this would be the outcome if I went and hid in that little thing. I don't know if the aliens kept coming and they killed us all. Maybe there's stats on that. I don't know. Or if the game just said, seriously, dude, you're just going to bail? Well, then we're going to kick you out. Fuck your couch. And that's kind of what happened. I'm hoping it's the second one and I actually die. But either is totally possible. I don't see why not. But yeah, I guess before I start the thing, I just wanted to get that out of the way. Just like, I wanted to see if I was just going to pick up where I left off, and I did not. I'm picking up back here, despite the fact that I'm playing only with bots. Enjoying the game. It's just, whoo, the way I play through things is slow, but the levels are kind of long, and since I'm still learning what I'm doing, and they didn't really give me much a tutorial. And there's different classes. They didn't really explain much. I feel like I skipped the tutorial, and maybe I did. But I don't think it was one of those things where it's like I chose to skip the tutorial. I think it's just maybe I have to go somewhere for the tutorial and I didn't find it. But at any rate, that's where I'm at. This wasn't like a super interesting thing. It's just like, yeah. I just thought it was, I had to say it. So yeah, I'm going to end this video just because it needed to be said, and then I'm going to make a second attempt at the thing. Because I hope I have enough time and energy to do it, and I don't get distracted by something else or some reason that I need to be elsewhere, doing other things. So yeah, but don't neglect your jump button and all that stuff. And again, once again, shout out to what is it? Project Acheron, because I mean, cool, like that, like you more than sated my curiosity and answered my questions. I asked you a couple questions and left a very lengthy comment about the whole facehugger situation, but I get the feeling that some of the questions I asked could have been, if I'd sat there and spent more time. It's just like, dude, I recognize I'm rabbit holing. What am I doing? I need to stop. I need to stop bunny trailing. Let's get back to the plan, the task at hand. And yeah, but thank you for your overly effective and engaging, interesting efforts of information about this fictional universe, because I feel like I actually do understand the faster than light travel thing now, which was bothering me. I just didn't expect it to be. I just thought I'd get a quick answer and then I would move on. And instead I got. But wait, there's more. Okay. Anyway, yeah. Thanks. All right. Yeah. Bye, I guess.